Yellowstone cast reflects on Kevin Costner's exit. The show won't be the same. After nearly 2 years of waiting, Yellowstone fans are finally set to receive the much-anticipated second half of Season 5. This season is expected to bring both answers and, perhaps, an end to the saga of the Dutton family, though it will do so without the presence of its leading star, Kevin Costner, who played family patriarch John Dutton. Costner's absence has introduced a dramatic shift in focus for the storyline, with the show now set to revolve more heavily around Dutton's children and the next generation of leadership within the family. Here's a closer look at how the show got here, what's in store, and how the Dutton legacy may evolve without Costner's central character. Kevin Costner's departure. The backstory and impact on Yellowstone. For many, it's difficult to picture Yellowstone without Kevin Costner, who has defined the role of John Dutton, the strong-willed, sometimes ruthless ranch owner at the heart of the show's narrative. Costner's departure, however, stems from a very public disagreement with Yellowstone's creator Taylor Sheridan over the direction of the series and, particularly, how writing and production were being handled. Reports indicate that Costner felt a lack of alignment with the show's current direction and opted to part ways rather than continue on a path he found unsatisfactory. While Costner's decision to leave the show certainly left an unexpected gap, it was not entirely unforeseen, as hints of tension between him and Sheridan had surfaced over the last couple of years. Costner, meanwhile, has shifted his focus toward his personal project, Horizon, an American saga, a massive Western epic that he both directs and stars in. This film series is said to be a project close to his heart, potentially bringing his own vision of Western storytelling to the screen. Shifting focus, Taylor Sheridan's vision for the Dutton children. Following Costner's decision, Taylor Sheridan had to pivot creatively. For the remainder of Season 5, Sheridan has chosen to steer the storyline toward the experiences of John Dutton's children, including Kayce, Jamie, and Beth Dutton, as they navigate the challenges of the family legacy without their father's guiding hand. In this shift, Yellowstone follows a storytelling path not unlike HBO's Succession, where the focus shifted to the children's ability to manage and uphold the family empire, giving the series a fresh and dynamic direction even as it faces the absence of its core character. At the red carpet premiere for the new episodes, Luke Grimes, who plays John's youngest son, Kayce, expressed the bittersweet reality of Costner's absence. "It's hard to imagine the show without him," Grimes acknowledged, adding that he, like many others in the cast, had anticipated a time when the Dutton children would take center stage. "That's always where the show was headed," Grimes explained. "It was, can these kids do it without him? So we all knew it was going to get there. We just didn't know how or when." For Grimes, the loss of Costner brings both a personal and professional adjustment, as the role of Kayce Dutton will now deepen in complexity as he steps into his father's shoes in unexpected ways. Wes Bentley, who portrays Jamie Dutton, echoed similar sentiments, noting how much the cast misses Costner both on and off the set. "We miss him. He's a huge part of the show and a great guy to have around," Bentley said. He emphasized that, while Costner's absence marks a significant transition, it has also pushed the actors to explore their roles in new, sometimes challenging ways, expanding their understanding of the characters they have inhabited for the last 5 seasons. Production hurdles and behind-the-scenes challenges. The journey to complete Season 5 was far from straightforward. In addition to Costner's departure, the production team encountered significant challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic and labor strikes, which created delays in shooting schedules and, at times, made continuity difficult to maintain. Despite these setbacks, the team rallied to bring the story to the screen, and Grimes referred to the show's completion as something of a miracle. He highlighted the resilience and commitment of the crew and cast in navigating these issues, allowing fans to experience the conclusion of a storyline that has resonated deeply with so many viewers worldwide. Production setbacks like these often add to the creative pressure on cast and crew. According to Grimes, these complications may have even intensified the emotional resonance of this final season, giving the actors a chance to portray their characters with more urgency and a heightened sense of purpose. As the Dutton family's narrative arc nears its potential conclusion, these challenges have arguably enriched the story, underscoring the resilience of both the fictional family and the real-life team who brought it to life. Cole Hauser and Kelly Riley, Rip and Beth's uncharted territory. One of the most popular aspects of Yellowstone has been the complex and passionate relationship between Rip Wheeler, the fiercely loyal ranch hand played by Cole Hauser, and Beth Dutton, John's bold and unpredictable daughter, portrayed by Kelly Riley. With Costner's departure, the storyline for these two characters may take on even greater prominence. Speaking on the show's future, Hauser remarked that Rip and Beth's dynamic holds endless storytelling potential. "You can go on forever about these two," he shared, referring to the openness and unpredictability of their relationship. "There's no walls when it comes to them, no limits. As long as Taylor wants to write something special, I know Kelly, and I would be interested to do it." Their journey together has been a highlight of the series, illustrating both the fierce loyalty they share and the unpredictable, often volatile aspects of their love. Fans of the couple remain hopeful that, regardless of Costner's absence, Rip and Beth's story may continue in future seasons or spin-off explorations. What lies ahead? Potential for a new chapter. Although no official announcement has been made regarding a potential Season 6, there has been significant fan interest in the continuation of the Dutton family story, particularly as new plotlines emerge focusing on the next generation. Sheridan has previously explored the possibility of extending the Yellowstone universe through spin-offs, with 1883 and 1923 providing historical context and expanding on the Dutton family's generational journey. With an established audience for the Yellowstone universe and no shortage of dramatic tension remaining, it's possible that Sheridan may consider a continuation of the story, either through additional seasons or a spin-off focused on specific family members or legacy characters. Hauser and Riley's willingness to explore new stories for Rip and Beth certainly leaves the door open for Sheridan to consider creative avenues. Should the fan base continue to clamor for more Dutton family drama, Sheridan might find it worth developing new scripts that keep Yellowstone alive in some capacity, even if its primary storyline concludes in Season 5. Premiere details and what fans can expect. Fans eager to see the final episodes won't have to wait much longer. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 is set to premiere on November 10th on the Paramount Network, airing at 8 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time. For those who want to watch on CBS, the first episode will also be available at 10 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time that same night. The international release will follow shortly, with Paramount Plus Canada airing the episode starting on November 10th and UK audiences getting access on November 11th. Releases in Latin America, Brazil, and France are scheduled to debut later in the month, providing global fans the chance to witness the final chapters of the Dutton legacy. As the series prepares to bring its characters' storylines to a climax, Yellowstone promises a high-stakes conclusion. With Costner's departure serving as both a shift and an opportunity, the Dutton children are set to face challenges that test their mettle and loyalty to the family's legacy. Fans will watch with bated breath to see how the final episodes unfold, speculating whether this chapter will indeed close the book on the Dutton saga or leave room for future tales in the ever-expanding world of Yellowstone.